Alright, let's kick this off for a sec. Let's talk about gacha games for a sec. Gacha games have a lot of gambling involved, and it's insane how developers get away with this, but it's been happening for years now. Starting Korean games a long time ago, since Lineage. It really started there, and it's only become normalized now. Because people like to prey on people's abilities to gamble because it's addicting. Especially when you put a voluptuous frame on a woman in an anime game. It's like, we get what you're trying to do here. But again, I've played games like Vindictus where they had cosmetic items that you would have a little box, and you would have to spend tons of money just to get that nice looking outfit set. So I've seen this done long before Genshin Impact, long before. It's just I didn't think it'd take this long for it to catch on, along with loot boxes, RNG mechanics, everything. Gambling is addictive, and in Korea, gambling is outlawed. But Genshin is a Chinese game, and Korea and China have two different sides of business practices in comparison to the West. I have a feeling that gacha games are going to get a backlash eventually with what's going on with Genshin, because I was on Twitter and there were some guys people in general, who were threatening self-harm because they didn't get the character they wanted. And that's kind of sad, especially when you spend astronomical amounts of money, and if a game's making you feel some type of way like that, it's time to step away. Because I got heavily addicted to Black Desert once, because that game has competition in it with RNG based progression, which is a special type of evil in itself. So with that being said, this practice may go away, or they might change it to where it's easier, but because we don't know how the pity system works, it's crazy. I mean, I can't say I'm a saint here, because I spent a lot of money to try to get Beidou to a certain constellation. Hold on a second, one of my friends is online. But yeah, it's predatory, and people who have like mental conditions, they are easily preyed upon. Because I have bipolar disorder, and we get addicted to things relatively easy. So I just wish this practice would go away, or they'd find a way to make it more or less predatory. But that's not happening because it makes money. When things make money, they're not going to discontinue the practice. But eventually, it's going to come to a head. That's why a lot of people don't play a lot of Korean games, is because of the RNG progression in it. Everyone wants to gamble their way to win. Especially when you fail something and then you gotta start back to square one. Talk about not fun at all. Oh, never mind. Let's not respawn.